We are back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So it has been reported that Cardi B's catalog has been hit with a massive bot purge on Spotify. A notable track, Up, lost a staggering 438,000 streams, with other tracks also being affected. Fans are saying this ugly botch-faced B-word is using bots. It will always be a diaper booty for... Y'all is wrong for that. Y'all is wrong. Meanwhile, Beauty and the Beat by Justin Bieber and Nicki Minaj remains at #1 on the global Spotify chart with 7.42 million streams. It has now spent 18 days at #1. So congratulations to Nicki on that. And unfortunately, Nicki Minaj was not affected by the bot purge. Now, here's my thing. I don't understand why, labels are still giving artists bots and payola when Spotify and iHeartRadio and several other companies have been investigated for payola. It's pointless now. I understand there may be people that may get away with it, like the Chart Obsessed Racist and the Chart Obsessed Racist Jr. But I feel like at this rate it's pointless because, Spotify or Botify and, iHeart and several radio stations and different companies have been investigated for payola usage, and eventually you're just going to get exposed for it. Botify, they do these type of audits every month now. So it just doesn't make logical sense, but maybe it's not the labels. Maybe it's, artists, individuals, teams doing it. Maybe it's not the labels, but the point of the matter is, it's dumb to do it now. It's just really pointless because you're going to get exposed. Now, moving on to Gorilla Glue. GloRilla is using Nicki Minaj. She reposted a post that said, "Man, I don't give an F who don't like me B-word. This shit still going on." Laughing emoji with Gucci Mane and Nicki Minaj's Make Love playing in the background. Now, wasn't it last year or earlier this year? I think it was last year where she reposted a post with Tory Lanez playing in the background. So now you got Nicki playing in the background, even though it's a repost, and you did the same thing with Tory Lanez, throwing shade at Megan Thee Stallion. It seems as though she's making it evident that she don't fuck with Megan. And she also posted, "If nobody has learned this about me yet, I don't clear up rumors. They fooling you, not me, bitch." Okay? And allegedly that's another shot at Megan Thee Stallion, saying that Megan is fooling everybody. That's what people are taking it as. And that she's not clearing up no rumors if she's cool with Megan. She's not clearing any rumors up about her stud of a sister. But allegedly, GloRilla believes that it's time for her to work with Nicki Minaj since she's already worked with all the other female rappers. She's worked with Scratch Off, 29 Faces, Poom Poom Shorts, Ghetto Red. She's worked with all the female rappers except Nicki Minaj. So she feels as though it's time for her to work with Nicki, and Yo Gotti and Nicki have a decent relationship. Now, let me know if you guys would be here for it. I think those days of Nicki giving out free collaborations to these female rappers are done. Okay? No Spice and Quayfish and 27 Faces and Poom Poom Shorts have all taken advantage of Nicki Minaj's kindness when it came to doing those collaborations. And then, after they fall out, it's just business. So I think Nicki, if she do the collaboration with GloRilla, she need to charge her a fee, $1 million to $500,000. Now, unfortunately, right before the Met, the Carters are getting exposed yet again. I mean, goodness gracious, Beyonce just can't catch a break. Clout chaser Dame Dash is addressing the long circulating rumors about his past interactions with Queen Bee, making it clear that he never viewed her in a romantic light. He said, I wasn't even thinking about Beyonce. She was a kid to me. Emphasizing that he knew her young age and couldn't separate that initial impression. He added that because of that early connection, he never saw her in the way others may have assumed. He said, I was running behind Naomi Campbell. It was different. Describing the type of women he was interested in at the time. Then he also said, we knew her when she was 16, so I couldn't unsee her as 16. I never ever wanted to F with Beyonce. I didn't want to. But then he also said that he would have tried to get with Kelly Rowland, okay? But not Beyonce. Now, Kelly Rowland is only 1 year older than Beyonce. Aaliyah was, I think, 3 or 4 years older than Beyonce. But Kelly Rowland is only 1 year older. So you saying that you would have gotten with Kelly, but not Beyonce, and Kelly's only 1 year older than Beyonce sounds like cap to me. Sounds like a bunch of fucking lies. Okay? What's the difference between 16 and 17? Not really much. Okay? So, Dame Dash, unfortunately, I'm going to have to give you donkey of the day because the way you lying don't even make no sense. I think if Beyonce walked up to you at 16, 17, whatever, you definitely would have tried it. Okay? Or you definitely found her attractive. I just don't feel like you didn't find her attractive and you found Aaliyah and Kelly Rowland attractive, and they're all around the same age. I mean, Aaliyah's 3 years older, but Kelly's 1 year. Like, come on now. Talking about, oh, she was a kid. Wouldn't Kelly be considered a kid as well? Like, that doesn't make any sense. It's like, it's not even the fact that he goes after Camel Face. I really don't care. I love it, actually. But the point of the matter is the way he lies. It just don't make logical sense. You wanted Kelly, but you didn't want Beyonce because she was a kid. And her and Beyonce basically the same age. Like, come on now, stop it. Stop. Mind you, Camel Face and Dame Dash have shared women before. I'm not going to mention any names, but they have a few women in common, not just one. So I definitely don't believe it. I think he's only saying that because he wants to push this narrative that Camel Face is a pedo. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to push that pedo narrative on Camel Face, which is fine, but I think it's kind of hypocritical to say that, but then be like, oh, I wanted Kelly. Like, yeah, okay. Now, Quavo has forgiven Off the Cheat and Sweetie. Okay, congratulations. Off the Cheat will be able to finally pay off his debt with his new collaboration and new collaboration album that he's working on with Quavo. Now, as we already know, Off the Cheat had a inappropriate relationship with Sweetie. Allegedly was with one of her friends as well. And with that being said, you started to see Quavo and Off the Cheat distance from each other. Even prior to that, they kind of were distant because Off the Cheat thought he was Beyonce and that he can go solo, but he was obviously very wrong. Now, allegedly, Off the Cheat and Quavo are working on some new music, and Quavo has told Off the Cheat that he forgives him for sleeping with Sweetie because Quavo believes that Sweetie is a hoe anyway. She messed with C Breezy. A lot of people don't remember that tea, but C Breezy also had a piece of the Sweetie pie. Remember, C Breezy and Quavo, they have beef over Karrueche. Karrueche used to date Quavo. They almost got into it. I think it was at the EBT Awards or some show. But she messed with C Breezy, YG, Michael B. Jordan, Justin Combs, Off the Cheat. Allegedly, she has escorted overseas. So Quavo thinks that Sweetie is a hoe. So he's not going to allow her to ruin his relationship with his cousin. Bros before hoes. That's the motto. Bros before hoes. So Let me know how y'all feel about it. I think even if they get back cool, it's only going to be temporary. I can see them falling out again. I can see it happening. I think OFFSØT has an ego. I think he still believes he's the Beyonce of the group, and I wouldn't be shocked if this temporary reunion eventually falls apart again. Now, moving on from that, a lot of people are saying that Future wants scratch off. He liked a video of her on, I think it was the Paid Room. And the streets are saying that 21 Below Average and Future got beef because Future, like other rappers, have allegedly tried to sleep with Scratch Off. And previously, she had an issue, if you guys remember, I think it was on the 000 album, of getting a feature cleared on her album because the rapper was trying to sleep with her. Allegedly, people believe that it was Kodak Trash or 3 Dreads, aka Lil Wayne. My whole thing is with Future, I don't understand why he's, trying to get with Scratch Off, because he don't even take care of his kids. She has a kid. You ain't going to help take care of it because you don't even help take care of your own kids. Russell Wilson had to step in for Future Jr. So I think this is an L. Like, any woman that dates Future or gets with Future, you're a loser. I don't think Scratch Off is going to leave 21 Below Average for Future. I'm just saying, all the Instagram thoughts that run to sleep with Future, you're a loser. He's a deadbeat. He's not even as hot as he used to be. It'd be pointless to give him any punani, okay? A waste of time. Now, moving on to Big Lo, not the little one. She dropped the best freestyle, allegedly, for female rap this year so far. Let's take a listen. And allegedly, the streets are saying that she's throwing shots at Megan Thee Stallion.
That's what these niggas keep telling me. Killing these hoes in style. Walked in that motherfucker just like a felon. Might catch me a body in here.
Why you doing it?
That's if these hoes keep testing me.
Lord.
These hoes be itching to fall out with you. The definition of jealousy. No hands, I ain't feeling them. Walked in a Planned Parenthood, killing them.
Out of there.
No sub, shoot fitting them. Got bitches throwing shots at me and missing them. Real bitch, far from counterfeit. Music don't go for shit, I ain't having it. I ain't shiesty, bitch, I'm scandal. Olivia Pope, a nigga, I'ma handle it.
Okay, I hear something. It feel like he got some bars. So I'm going to give GloRilla a 7 out of 10 for this freestyle. But a lot of people feel like she's throwing shade either at her sister or Starrilla and maybe Megan Thee Stallion. She said, bitches be itching to fall out with you. Now, who is itching to fall out with Gorilla Glue? It would either be Megan or her stud of a sister. But either way, I feel like shots are definitely going to be thrown Megan's way, especially once Megan drops Act 3, because allegedly in Act 3, Megan Thee Stallion is going to be coming for a few different people. Okay, and Gorilla is one of those people. So let me know how y'all feel about it. Now, do I feel like GloRilla can beat Megan in a rap battle? No. But I definitely think she make better music than Megan Thee Stallion now. No shade. GloRilla is making better music right now than Megan. People just don't want to give Gorilla Glue her credit because people favorite Megan Thee Stallion on social media. But when it comes to streaming her music, they're nowhere to be found. You never see them when it comes to streaming her music. They're gone. Only stick up for Megan Thee Stallion on social media so they can get an $8 check from Elon, and then their tweets go viral. But when it comes to the real world, when you step outside of social media, nobody's listening to Megan Thee Stallion. Point blank, period. And it's really no shade. Now, Lizzo must be stopped. Okay, expeditiously. I was scrolling yesterday online, and why the hell was Lizzo's nudes all over the timeline? Okay, and then on top of that, come to find out, she was the one posting the nudes. Okay, I didn't realize Lizzo was so desperate and delusional and so nasty and so uncanny. She might as well start selling that coochie because the music ain't selling. But the point of the matter is, I'm like, why are you posting your own nudes? And this is when she was an artist. Like, this is in 2019, 2018 when she kind of blew up. And I'm seeing that she was posting her own nudes. 50,000 lashes to Lizzo. You're disgusting. And I can see why now you're flopping. No wonder you're doing 7,000 in streams. Just delusional. And I just feel like she always has these attention-seeking antics. Always doing something for attention. Especially when the music not selling. I cannot stand Lizzo. Thankfully, she will continue to fall off. But anyway, I got some very hot tea on Blake Lively, Taylor, Boston Richie, Jocelyn Hernandez and Zeus, and Clay and Megan. Link will be in the description on Patreon, and I hope you guys have a great day.